Flaming Hot is a Hulu exclusive that details the life and times of the man who invented Flaming Hot Cheetos, Flaming Hot Doritos. I guess Flaming Hot Popcorn was also one of the things he invented. Just, if it had the word Flaming Hot next to it, it's a good chance it was invented by this guy. Right out the gate, I have no idea why I watched this movie, and it's not a commentary on how good or bad the movie is right out the gate, but honestly, biopics don't really fascinate me all that much. Like, there have been exceptions to the rule, you know, I've gone on and on about Tread and maybe a couple of others, but for the most part, biopics don't really fascinate me a whole lot. Also, if I'm being entirely honest, Flaming Hot Cheetos are probably like my least favorite variety of Cheetos, and really just the Flaming Hot line in general is just something I look at and all I can say is, the fuck is wrong with you people? And no, that's not a racial commentary, at least I never really intended on it to be a racial commentary. It's more like me, a complete and total lightweight, looking at people on YouTube who literally drink hot sauce and wondering, what the fuck is wrong with you people? The Scoville count is in the millions. The average pepper spray only has like, what, 300,000 Scoville? I'm gonna have to look that statistic back up, but some of these hot sauces are inhumane. Why would you do this? It's literally melting the spoon you're scooping it out with. So yeah, you'd think that I wouldn't really be watching a movie about Flaming Hot Cheetos. I mean, I avoided the Air Jordans movie because not only am I not interested in biopics, but it's a film about fucking sneakers. I mean, even I don't like feet that much. Wait. For whatever reason, I sat down and I watched this movie, and I gotta say, it's actually pretty good. If anything, it's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. With a lot of biopics like this, we come to the based on a true story thing, and the question is how much of this actually happened and how much of this is just something the producer, the director, the film writer made up in order to pad out the movie, or they made it this way to appease common sensibilities within modern audiences and the like. Honestly, I can't tell you the answer to that, but I would honestly think that this is about as close to reality as possible. The movie does cover a lot of ground. It covers what it's like being immigrants in the 1960s in a world that's never even heard of burritos, a world that I can't believe existed at any point because burritos are awesome and I eat them all the time. It then briefly covers things like the Chicana movement. It then covers Reaganomics, where basically all the things that were in place and just understood to be essential to business were cut because neoconservatives are evil, etc., etc. All the while, we follow a man who is trying his best to abandon that old gangster lifestyle and get a job at the Frito-Lay factory where he makes Cheetos for a living. And as Reaganomics strangles his factory and forces people out of work, he finds himself experimenting with a new flavor, something that'll revolutionize the world and help him and his friends keep their jobs and keep the factory open. Maybe they embellished a few things, maybe this is genuinely how the story goes, I don't know for sure. All I know is this movie was actually a lot better than I thought it would be, and I would highly recommend checking it out sometime. Hell, I don't even like Flaming Hot Cheetos, and I got something out of this movie, so why not give it a check for yourself? All in all, 2 hats out of 4. So yeah, you'd think there'd be very little incentive for me to watch a movie about Flaming Hot Cheetos, but hey, that would be my phone.